ball game. Play for yourself, play for each other. All right, that's what we do. Okay? Play for the man next to you. Fam on three, fam on three. 1, 2, 3.
He sacked again. The ball picked up. They got over to the end zone. Big plays, back to back. Boom. Touchdown, Carolina. Are you kidding me? The Gamecocks win it.
Well, the Gamecocks go big in the 2019 home opener with total offense and rushing records to beat Charleston Southern 72-10. Coach, with all due respect to a lower division team, I guess that's about all you could ask for when you were writing this up on how your team would bounce back after last week.
Well, I'm really pleased on how our players responded. We had a very good week of preparation, but it starts off in Gamecock Walk and the positive energy we had from our fan base. And we had a great crowd out here to start the game, and then they were excited and into it, and so were our players. But I'm really proud with the production we had during the game.
Coach Ryan Helinski was very good in the first game ever in his career. A couple of touchdown throws, one mistaking the interception, but with efficiency early on in the ball game. Your thoughts overall on how he played, considering the competition and how people played around him?
Well, I think you've always got to consider the competition. That's part of it. He had no pressure on him all night as far as anybody in his face, except for maybe on the interception. But he played extremely well, and you can say it as much as anybody else at that position, especially no matter if you're playing quarterback, linebacker, receiver. There's nerves, and being able to handle that and handle the moment, I'm really proud of him. There's nothing that shocks me at all in how he played today.
Yeah, he led the team out in 2001 and only got better after that. On our Prisma Health Injury Report, Coach, it looked like a lot of guys were in and out of the ballgame. How'd you do health-wise?
A.J. Turner had a dislocated thumb. It's been set. He's already come out of surgery. It was a local deal, and he's going to be fine. He'll be ready to go next week. We'll brace him. Eric Douglas will be back next week. He did practice Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and just as the week went on, he kind of wore down a little bit, and we held him today. eBay
and the guys that were back this week, did they play okay? And
they look good as far as I know.
All right, that's our Prisma Health Report. Highlights, and there's a bunch of them coming up next on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.
Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp is brought to you by Crescent Construction, the official roofer of the Gamecocks. BRITTONS of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946. And by Wild Wing Cafe, where great food rocks. Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Properties.
Okay, people, it's Ford Truck Month. And you know what that means. The best deals on America's best-selling trucks for 42 years straight. And with over 28 million sold, isn't it time you joined the stampede?
During Truck Month, get F-150 with 0 for 72 or $11,500 in total savings. And first responders get $1,000 appreciation cash.
We had a large storm, and our home was hit pretty bad. The next day, a friend of ours recommended Crescent Construction. They came out and replaced our entire roof, and we were very pleased with the work they did.
Call Crescent Construction's professional staff to do a detailed roof inspection at your home today. Absolutely free.
I've already referred Crescent Construction to a friend of mine.
Call Crescent Construction, South Carolina's #1 roofer and the official roofer of the Carolina Gamecocks.
When is the last time you traced your roots? Not your family's roots. The roots of the food you eat. Those roots should run deep, not from afar. Just like the legacy of farmers here in South Carolina.
Day in, day out, farmers from every corner of our state are carrying on the traditions of bringing locally grown food to your table. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 o'clock. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina Calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information.
Welcome back. It's time for our Toyota Keys to the Game. Toyota, let's go places. Coach, it's tough. You're coming off of a tough loss last week. You're playing a Big South opponent. You're usually probably going to overmatch in a lot of ways. What were some of your keys going into the ball game?
Having the right kind of mental attitude going into the game and being focused and doing your job and paying attention to the details of your job and executing at a high level. And I thought we did starting the game, and I thought we finished the game well.
A hot day at Williams-Brice Stadium in September, as it usually is, but a great crowd and a great way to play football and celebrate that. Student section was out in droves. And, Coach, you had your heritage uniforms on, looking sharp in the black and white and garnet.
You know, just getting a quick ball there to Brian, really going to have force some things to Brian and Shy. We've got to continue to get the ball in their hands, and a really nice job right there. Of course, we get great protection on the play, and Ryan buys himself some time, does a nice job of throwing the ball there. Again, they gave us a lot of quicks on the edges. Their corners were playing off and high. We were able to get rid of the ball. We tempoed and ran the stretch play a good bit. We felt like we could get the ball in the perimeter, and I thought Rico, that was a heck of a run right there. And this is a down-around scheme that's been very successful for us to get the ball in the end zone on the first drive. Come here defensively, they pump us there starting out, and Javon gets a big sack to start the game, gets a lot of vertical penetration inside. We go back to the second series, and we really wanted to play with some tempo. You see DeCarrion getting the ball in space, getting a really nice first down for us right there. Again, quick hitter in the flat to Kyle Markway. Again, good, decisive decisions with the ball. He comes back to the flare, get the ball in space to Feaster. He can make people miss in space. You see, again, he's got a big lower body. He runs through contact, but really good drives. We got a really good tempo right here, running the ball. Nice run by Rico, getting the ball north and south. Heck of a run right there, get the face mask penalty tacked on to the end of the run. And I think Ryan makes a really good decision on the zone read right there of making the pull. Rico does a nice job in a block situation right there. Good push in the pocket right here. We got to do a better job in scramble pass. We got hurt with that a week ago, and that possibility right there, but a critical bootleg here on the third down. Jemias Williams does a nice job of defending the play again. Get a little duress there. He steps in the pocket and throws. Gets smacked pretty good, but that's good for him. And then we put DeCarrion in the game in a 20 personnel package in the zone read outside, and a heck of a run right here by DeCarrion. The guy's electric with the ball in his hands. We got to continue to expand his role on our offense. Really nice job on the quarterback counter here. Easy touchdown for the Gamecocks.
First of his career from 6 yards out. The Gamecocks are up 21-3 at this point.
Again, their quarterback was shorter. We were able to knock the ball down a little bit, but another quick pass, get the ball in the perimeter right now to Ortre Smith. Great to have Ortre back. He's a big target for us. We're hitting the reverse right here to Brian. Does a nice job of getting the ball north and south right there. Really good blocking by DeCarrion, some of the guys downfield. And then we come up on a well-designed route by our offensive staff, a little spin route versus man-to-man. We hit Brian in there behind Shy.
That's the first of the career for Helinski, and like the 23rd of Brian Edwards. Here's the 24th.
Yep, we had a target early in the game to Brian, and we missed it, and then we wanted to come back to it to try and see if they were in middle field cover. We caught them in split safety. Really nice play by R.J. Roderick. They wanted to hit the whole ball in cover two. He did a nice job of defending the play right there. We get good pressure on the play, and boy, I wish Israel had gotten that one right there. That would have been 55 yards the other way, but we defend back again. We're beating this situation, not well thrown ball. Israel does a nice job of reading back, running himself in phase, and making a play on the ball right there. So that's a really nice play on his part.
Gamecocks well in control at halftime, and Coach, not only some offensive plays, but some aggressive defensive plays. I know you were pleased to see that in that first half.
Well, we had the one run came out. They ran a little gap scheme, and our linebacker didn't jump over. We forced the ball back, and we missed that, and we missed the ball out of the middle of the field and didn't leverage the ball right. But other than that, we tackled pretty well in the first half. We still got too many guys on the perimeter not bringing their feet. I got to continue to work on that. A lot of that is young players, Jamie Robinson, John Dixon, some younger players. They got to continue to play better in space.
Now, they did get 3 interceptions on the day, and that's half of the total of all of last year. The second half at Williams-Brice Stadium.
Really nice job of just pushing the pocket right there. Zach Pickens, and then John Dixon does a really good job of going up and trying to high point the ball. But Danny Fennell, that's a caused interception by Zach and Danny Fennell, and John's in position to go make the play and start in the second half, which was huge for us right here. And Feaster takes the inside zone and bends it back, and you see he can make people miss in space. He gets the ball vertical down the field. We go to our empty set that's been very successful on a critical third down. Ryan makes a really good job decision with Kyle Markway. And then here we hit Nick Muse in the flat, who's going to be a really good player for us. Boy, just got to knife that thing and get it in the end zone. But we come back with Kevin Harris in our heavy set, and we're able to get some good penetration inside offensively.
Kevin Harris, by the way, a couple of touchdowns on the day.
Jamar Brown, nice hit right there. Really nice job from the weak side hook division, making a decisive decision, coming hitting the check down, and then we go back with Mondi, makes a nice spin move, and then outruns into the end zone. Straight line-wise, Mond's as fast as people we have on the team. I mean, the guy can really run on the top end, and really proud of him. He and Kevin both going over 100 yards. Really nice cut on the play.
Looked like his run against Ole Miss a year ago where they surprised everybody and outrun them, but Mon Denson coming into the ball game and to carry on Joyner and touchdown for Carolina. It's 58-3 at this point.
And then you see Kevin Harris here, really runs behind his pads. He's got a big lower body. He does have good top end speed, but a very difficult guy to tackle in space. You got to really bring your feet when you tackle a guy like him. We get good pressure by Zach Pickens. Boy, we're hoping Zach can get his first sack right there. We come back. Corbett Glick's in the game at quarterback, hands the ball off to Kevin Harris, and Kevin makes a fantastic run. Again, you see him running through contact, never breaks stride. Big run right there for Kevin and going over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns on the day.
What a physical player. He had 147 in the 3 touchdowns that you mentioned, and he was just a couple of the young players that made big plays for you. It all started with Helinski, and it led to Harris going late. Coach, congratulations. Total offense, the most in the history of the program, 775 yards. That dates back to Louisiana Tech, and then you got to go back to 1937. We've rushed for more yards, 493, but goodness gracious, the Buccaneers were good to come in town. They had a rough week coming off the coast, but you get a big win. Congratulations on the afternoon.
Well, I appreciate it. It was a great win for the Gamecocks, and it was a tough week for Charleston Southern. They've stayed in Charlotte all week and commuted back and forth, and fortunately we were able to use our facilities, and I appreciate Coach Tanner and George Wynn making that happen for those guys, and they were very appreciative.
We wish the Bucs good luck going forward. We'll be back on Gamecock Football with Will Muschamp.
When the Gamecocks go bowling this year, you will too. South Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance is sending one lucky winner to whichever bowl game our Gamecocks attend. One winner and guest will get airfare, hotel accommodations, and tickets to the game. Visit usccontest.com to register and check out all the details. That's usccontest.com. Farm Bureau Insurance is a proud partner of Gamecock Football and your home for the Gamecock Bowl Game giveaway.
When the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
Hi, I'm Gamecock legend Connor Shaw, here to tell you that joining the Alumni Association is a home run. And as the new spokesperson for the Alumni Association, I want to represent all Gamecocks, regardless of their Carolina experience. Because that is what the Alumni Association does. They support all of us, not just record-breaking quarterbacks, like me. So join today or visit mycarolina.org to learn more.
A stunned Gamecock football team, staff, and fan base come to their happy place, Williams-Brice Stadium, seeking redemption after a fourth quarter loss to North Carolina in Charlotte last weekend to open the 2019 season. The Gamecocks suffered just their second opening game loss in the last 20 years last week. True freshman and highly touted quarterback Ryan Helinski will get the start today. There is much to learn about how this Carolina team gets off the mat when they are down. All right, here he comes. Big number 3, the freshman from California. And Ryan Holinsky just took the Gamecocks on the opening drive all the way down the field, 9 plays, 70 yards. Gonna carry it himself. Ryan at the goal line and into the end zone. The carry on Joyner with a cutback to the 30. Still on his feet, another cutback to the 20. At the 10, get him to carry on. Receiver is still Joyner out of the shotgun, running himself right side. Nobody gonna touch him. To carry on Joyner into the end zone. Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown to carry on Joyner. The first of his career from 6 yards out. Holinsky out of the gun with Feaster. Fake inside. Holinsky looking slant route. Caught! Touchdown Carolina. Touchdown Brian Edwards. Edwards with his 3rd catch of the ball game. This one from 10 yards out. Fake inside. Holinsky wants to go down the field again. He's got a man there. Caught at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Carolina. The Gamecocks are into the end zone, and Holinsky with a bullet on a post route. Touchdown Rico Daddle from 5 yards out. Gamecocks and rush the football again left side. Another big run from Kevin Harris, breaking the tackle at the 40, at the 30, stiff arm, 15, 10, are you kidding me? Touchdown Carolina.
This is not the kind of defense you want to go after with anything less than your best people.
As you see, they have shut out the last 2 games. They have not scored a lot. Carolina Gamecock defense, a great game.
We're at the home of the Gamecocks. Williams by South Carolina still aspiring.
It's a very aggressive offense by South Carolina.
And it's remembered as the year of Black Magic.
Up next, we'll hear from Contract Construction, Garvin Design Group, and HNTB Design Firm.
So this is the area of the 2001 club, and this is where the players run through. So you'll be inside in a 2-story club watching the players enter the field. You'll also be able to come up to your seating area, and it's called loge seating, which is a higher end type seat amenity, and that is your view of the field. So it's going to be an awesome place to have premium seats.
So one of the coolest amenities of the 2001 club is the players will run out as they always have but they're not just running out of a concrete alleyway, they're running through the 2001 club, and the patrons get to experience 2001 and the excitement and the energy of game day at South Carolina.
Hey Gamecock fans, this is Coach Will Muschamp. As head coach of the Gamecocks, I know it's important to practice healthy habits to stay in the game, including exercising regularly, reducing stress, and scheduling checkups with your doctor. As the official healthcare provider and team physician for the Gamecocks, Prisma Health helps the team stay healthy on and off the field. And with locations across the Midlands, they make it convenient for the entire Garnet and Black community to get the health care they need. To find out how you can live healthier, visit prismahealth.org/Gamecocks.
Okay, people, it's Ford Truck Month. And you know what that means. The best deals on America's best-selling trucks for 42 years straight. And with over 28 million sold, isn't it time you joined the stampede?
During Truck Month, get F-150 with 0 for 72 or 11,500 in total savings. And first responders get 1,000 appreciation cash.
When is the last time you traced your roots? Not your family's roots. The roots of the food you eat. Those roots should run deep, not from afar. Just like the legacy of farmers here in South Carolina.
Day in, day out, farmers from every corner of our state are carrying on the traditions of bringing locally grown food to your table. So, choose food that's rooted right here. Choose certified SC grown. It's a matter of taste.
And when the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
Good hard work has earned Hannah Edelman the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the beach volleyball team, Edelman is a junior retail major with a 3.904 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Fake inside, Helinski wants to go down the field again. He's got a man there, caught at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Carolina, touchdown Brian Edwards. There's a flag on the play, that's from 60 yards out. Actually, that may be some freshman's t-shirt, but the Gamecocks are into the end zone, and Helinski with a bullet on a post route. His second touchdown throw today of Brian Edwards. It's 34-3 Gamecocks.
That's our Sandsbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Helinski and Edwards hooking up for the second time on the afternoon, Coach. That one good for 60 yards, and it's nice to have that experience in Edwards going out there and getting the football, and this time Helinski put it right on the numbers.
Well thrown ball, very accurate with a vertical ball down the field, and we got to get the ball in Brian Edwards' hands. We come out of the first game with one touch. We had 10 targets, but at the end of the day, he's got to touch the ball more. Brian's an outstanding football player, and really proud of him today.
Coach, and now our Terminex Test Player of the Week, and you selected your freshman quarterback, Ryan Helinski. He was 24-30, 2 touchdowns. They did have the interception. At one point, Coach, he started 12 for 12. I know you can ask for anything more than that.
Again, you look at that position, especially to be able to handle the moment. He handled it extremely well. He played extremely well. I thought he was very decisive with the football. He made really quick, good decisions. He was accurate with the ball. Very proud of his performance today.
What did you think of the change-up with Takarion Joyner in there? Did that work out well?
It becomes an issue for a defensive coach. I do know that. In a standpoint of Takarion brings a lot to our offense. He's electric with the ball in his hands. He's got a big lower body. He's able to run through contact. But he's going to be a very valuable member of our football team at quarterback and at receiver. But he does a lot for our offense. Really excited about his role continuing to evolve as we move forward in the season.
Well, you can't have a home opener without talking about My Carolina.
Hi, I'm Gamecock legend Connor Shaw, here to tell you that joining the Alumni Association is a home run. And as the new spokesperson for the Alumni Association, I want to represent all Gamecocks, regardless of their Carolina experience. Because that is what the Alumni Association does. They support all of us, not just record-breaking quarterbacks, like me. So join today or visit mycarolina.org to learn more.
When the Gamecocks go bowling this year, you will too. South Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance is sending one lucky winner to whichever bowl game our Gamecocks attend. One winner and guest will get airfare, hotel accommodations, and tickets to the game. Visit usccontest.com to register and check out all the details. That's usccontest.com. Farm Bureau Insurance is a proud partner of Gamecock football and your home for the Gamecock Bowl Game giveaway.
Okay, people, it's Ford Truck Month. And you know what that means. The best deals on America's best-selling trucks for 42 years straight. And with over 28 million sold, isn't it time you joined the stampede?
During Truck Month, get F-150 with 0 for 72 or 11,500 in total savings. And first responders get 1,000 appreciation cash.
We had a large storm, and our home was hit pretty bad. The next day, a friend of ours recommended Crescent Construction. They came out and replaced our entire roof, and we were very pleased with the work they did.
Call Crescent Construction's professional staff to do a detailed roof inspection at your home today. Absolutely free.
I've already referred Crescent Construction to a friend of mine.
Call Crescent Construction, South Carolina's #1 roofer and the official roofer of the Carolina Gamecocks.
Gamecock football with Will Muschamp is brought to you by Crescent Construction, the official roofer of the Gamecocks. BRITTONS of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946. And by Wild Wing Cafe, where great food rocks. Gamecock football with Will Muschamp is a production of Gamecock Sports Properties.
Welcome back, Coach. You open up SEC play with a big one, and #2, Crimson Tide. It could be different even by next week when the Tide comes to town. Huge challenge, big jump again in talent that we'll have here at Williams-Brice Stadium. Your thoughts on preparing for Coach Saban and the Crimson Tide?
Well, we look forward to it. A great opportunity for our football team to take a step forward. I know our guys are excited, even in the locker room after the game, talking about Bama coming to town. Nick's an outstanding coach, having worked for him, and he'll do a great job with his team. He's recruited well. Obviously, the quarterback's an outstanding player. They've got really good skill on the perimeter. They're big up front defensively. They are playing with 2 young guys inside, and they're kind of repatching the secondary a little bit as far as where they are. But we look forward to the opportunity.
So don't forget, that's a 3:30 kickoff at Williams-Brice Stadium. Boy, the fans were great for a noon kick. All the storm coming up and came in today. They were allowed a big part of the beginning of that ball game. We know you'll be here for Alabama. We'll see you then after the ball game.